Well, welcome everybody to Wildcats softball, where the Oklahoma Wildcats are taking on the Oklahoma Wildcards. Wildcards come in with a record of 12-12. How they got here, they won over the Ducks 4-1. They lost to the Select 5-9, and then they won over the Oklahoma Intimidators 4-0. So that is how they got here. Wildcats got here by knocking off the Outlaws 6-4. They dropped one to Game Time 12-5 and then tied up the Glory at 4-4. So we've all played our three pool play games. It is now all for the money, where it's if you win, you advance. If you lose, you go home. I think if the Wildcats were to win this one, I think they play at 145. Looked like the latest game we could have this afternoon would be 5:15. So that's kind of how it all is working out so far. They gave everybody the option last night, knowing how the weather was going to be if the games did not want to be played. Like they asked the teams, if you want to pack up and go home because it's going to be freezing, you can do that. Of course, we've played in way worse. I mean, way worse. Actually, if you're sitting over here, we're on field 14 this time in the sunshine. It's actually not bad. Now, I'm in the weather pod because we do have quite a bit of wind, and that ruins the broadcast when the wind blows through the microphone. So I'm in the weather pod by myself. It's supposed to be like for 4 people, but my chair is so giant that, yeah, nobody else gets to get in here with me. So Oklahoma Wildcats come in with a record of 11-5-2. Wildcards are 12-12. Wildcats will be hitting first. It's 75 minutes, finish the inning today. I need to verify that, though. Okay, I'm glad I verified, because in the original tournament times, it was going to be 75 minutes, finish the inning. But as I mentioned, it's cold. All these girls have to go to school tomorrow, so they have dropped that down to 60-minute innings, finish the inning. So if you start an inning, you finish it. It's not drop dead. The Wildcats, though, are not the home team this time, so they would not be afforded the last bat. So they're going to have to come out strong and get ready. I want to say a quick thanks to our Wildcat sponsors, the Radio Oklahoma Network, broadcasting on 60 radio stations in 5 different states. You can find all of our reports. We have a news channel called the Radio Oklahoma News Network, and then I am the farm director for the Oklahoma Farm Report, or the Radio Oklahoma Ag Network. Yesterday was the Farm Bureau annual meeting, so I got to go there and visit with a lot of good ag folks. Looks like we're ready to roll, folks. Here comes Crossley Marple leading off for the Wildcats. It'll be Crossley, Kyler, Sadie, and Devin all on deck for this morning. Cross looking for her first hit today to get on base. She'll foul that one off.
Don't pull your head away. Keep it down.
Second pitch on the way. She'll hit that one the other way this time.
Let's go, Clark.
So Cross with 2 on her right now. You have to swing at anything close.
There you go, kid.
She'll foul that one off. Hit the ground, not a person. That's the kind of thud you want to hear. You don't like the other kind of thuds where it's a windshield or a person. We've heard them all at this point. Crossley cracked a windshield at practice a couple of weeks ago. Sometimes it's like no matter where you park, the ball finds you. It finds you. So here's still 2 strikes to Marple. That one will go right to the second baseman, who makes the catch for out number 1. That's going to bring up Kyler Taylor. You'll notice our walk-up music is back. Miss Katie made it back. There was a horrible wreck last night on 44 as she was trying to get in, stuck in traffic for 2 hours, but she's back with us today. Kyler attempts a bunt down the left side. It will go foul. Outside pitch for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Taylor. Beautiful sunsets last night here at the Bigsby Fields. Too high for a ball. This is the field we played on to wrap up last night. Played the other 2 games on field 13, which is right back behind us. Today you're kind of just playing with the sun, wherever the sun may be. This is a good field for the sun as nobody's having to look right at it. Taylor sneaks one past the third baseman that will get her on base. And now here comes Sadie Lanier. Sadie got to ride with us down here yesterday.
Now batting, number 1, Cesar.
So we're going to tie some shoes, and then we'll get ready.
Turn on one, Sadie. Let's go.
So 1 out, 1 on. There's a strike to Lanier. Taylor gets down on 2 for safe on a stolen base.
Good job, Sadie. There you go, kid.
Swung on and missed for strike 2. Wildcats seem to like this pitcher so far, not letting a lot of them go by.
There you go, Sadie.
Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 2. Wild Cards have not played any games that any opponents that the Wildcats have played. They played the Oklahoma Intimidators, the Select, and the Ducks. We played Game Time, the Outlaws, and the Texas Glory. It's going to bring up Devin. Devin will knock that one through a hole past the second baseman. Kyler will have an opportunity to score, and Devin has an opportunity for a home run here. She's wheeling by second. She's going down 3. Will she get all the way home? She's going to run all the way home. Run, Devin Poff. Snuck one by. I'm telling you, if you can get it out of the outfield and get it to roll to the gate, you can almost get a home run every time if you're fast. So 2 get across the plate for the Wildcats. Nice little 2-out rally, and here comes Lizzie. She'll hit that one past the pitcher. Shortstop can't get it either, so Lizzie's safe on first. That brings up Elena Driscoll. So Lizzie safe on first, and here comes Elena. Looking for an RBI hit right here. That one's too high for a ball. Lizzie will hold it 1. On time today, actually a little bit early. This game's scheduled to get started at 12:15. We started at 12:11. Yesterday we were about 15 minutes, then 30 minutes, then about 45 minutes behind. That one's too high for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes here to Elena. That's outside for ball 3. Too high, ball 4, and Elena takes a walk. Brings up Corey for the Wildcats.
You got it, Cora.
Corey and Cross had breakfast together this morning, had a nice little continental breakfast at the hotel. First pitch hit back to the pitcher. Bobbles gets it over in time for out number 3. So the Wildcats put 2 up on the board. Wild Cards will now get a chance, as this is their first time through their batting lineup. If you have nothing else to do and you do not want to cook on Tuesday, we'd like to remind you to go to Ted's in Edmond. I think it's on Danforth Kelly, that little area. Anytime from 5 to 9, if you go in and eat at Ted's, a portion of that is going to go towards the Wildcat softball team. So save yourself some work. Save yourself from cleaning up after cooking, because I cook and my family doesn't clean up after me. So this way, I could just go and have a delightful tortilla with some cheese sauce, dip it around, and then leave. And somebody else has to clean up the mess. So that's going to be happening on Tuesday at Ted's in Oklahoma City, Edmond area. So taking a look at how the Wildcats are going out into the field. As you can see, Corey is in the circle for the Wildcats. Hadley back behind the plate. Sadie there on first. Lizzie's going to be playing second today. Kyler Taylor at short, and then Elena Driscoll at third. Then over into left field is going to be Lacey Dunshee. Devin will be playing center, and Crossley will be playing right field today. So that's how it shakes out in the outfield. You win, you advance, you lose, you go home. Just going to see what it looked like. I think if we win, we play at 145 is what I was looking at. So Jada, I believe, is going to lead off for the Wild Cards. Wildcats were to win, they'd play at 245, excuse me. First pitch outside for a ball. And then after that, if they win that one at 245, then you would go to a game at 5:15. That looks to be the last one. Fouls it off for a strike. 1-1 the count. Rode the elevator with Hadley today. He told me she now has a fear of elevators because she got stuck in one time. So we were going down and she said, will you ride back up and then come back down with me? And we told her we would. So we stayed on the elevator. So now she's got PTSD in the elevators apparently. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Jada. She'll swing and miss that one for strike 3 and out number 1. She caught it cleanly. Why would she have to throw it to first? Well, we're going to confer with our other blue. He's saying she caught it cleanly. I thought she caught it cleanly. They're saying she didn't catch it cleanly, so we're going to see what happens. I mean, she would have thrown it, but she didn't think she had to throw it because she so that one, what could have been an easy out right there, we get charged with no out. So Jada will reach on a drop strike 3.
Get ready, Hadley. Go, go.
This one's going long. It's over the head, but Devin is back there to back up. Lizzie. She's going to bring up Ava. Bunt laid down. Longue is going to pick it up, throw it over. Out number 1. Now here it's coming home, and she's safe. So 2-1 with 1 out now. It's going to bring up Paisley. I feel like the walk-up songs are like at the same time as the Wildcards players, but they're from a different field. But then I don't know that they have walk-up songs on the Wildcards. I'm not exactly sure. I don't hear them over here if they do. But I'm hearing them out of my other ear from the other field. So Wildcats lost a little bit of momentum there. That one's outside for a ball. So 1 down, 2-1 the score. That one's foul tipped. One's low for a ball. It's pretty cozy in my weather pod. Certainly keeps out the wind, which is nice. That one's too low for a ball. 3-1 the count here to Paisley. That one's also down the third base line for a foul ball. Yesterday, here in Bixby, we ran out of toilet paper, cups, hot food, hot chocolate, and now we're out of soap in the bathroom. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 2. We always wonder about these things because you're planning a tournament, a girls' softball tournament, who have sisters, moms, aunts, grandmas, and you have 3 stalls for the bathroom, and you forget the toilet paper and the soap. It makes you question a lot of things. Outside pitch is a ball to Harper. Like, it makes you question how you didn't think of that, or why you didn't ask somebody, hey, how many women you think might be here this weekend? We may need more than 3 stalls, and we probably need some toilet paper. That one's in for a strike. Do you want to come closer? I'll move a little bit if you want me to. Okay. We're all stacked up weather pod to pod to pod on our respective sides of the field. Swung on and missed for a strike. 2-2.
Watch it in. You're good. You're good.
She'll swing and miss that one. Hadley's like, I'm going to throw it just in case you try to say that I didn't. So they get 1 across to go with our 2 after 1 full inning of play. Wildcats on top of the Wildcards, 2-1. If you're sitting in the sun, it's not too shabby. If you're sitting in the shade, it's cold. We went from 78 cold today, 40. I think the high is like 49 maybe. If you win, you keep playing. Next game would be 2:45, I believe. If you lose, you go home. We played 3 pool play games yesterday. Wildcats tied one, won one, and lost one.
Take a deep breath. You're fine. Settle in. Relax. You got it, Cora.
About an hour and 30-minute drive from Oklahoma City. Stayed the night last night. Wind's coming for me now. It's caving in on my head. Hey, 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 we do not want any of that wind. Go back from where you came from, man. No. Hopefully that wind will go away. It's going to be brutal out in the field. So Hadley will lead things off for the Wildcats. Too high for a ball. Outside for a ball. My hair's almost too tall for this weather pod, but I've shammed it in. She'll hit a pop fly out into center, a high pop fly over the head of the center fielder, and Hadley's already rounded 2. She did the same exact thing yesterday. Here she comes into 3. She's got plenty of time, going all the way home. Second home run of the tournament for Hadley French. Well, that'll do. So once again, if you can get it past the infield, you have a really good chance of getting all the way around. As you've seen with Hadley, she's done it twice. Devin's done it once just a minute ago. That one goes right back to the pitcher for Payson, so that's out number 1. Here comes Lacey. Shout out to Lacey's mom, Beth, for supplying the team with pizza yesterday when the concession stand ran out of hot food. Outside for a ball. 3-1 the score. Wildcats on top. Back to the pitcher it goes. Fielded cleanly and out number 2. Pitcher's getting a workout. Cross, Lizzie, Corey, Payson, and Lacey all hit back to the pitcher. That brings up Stella. Strike 1 to Stella. Swung on and missed for strike 2.
One more.
Headphones doubling today as fluffy earmuffs. Outside pitch for a ball. Hard to tell, though. Down the third base line for a foul ball. Stella hits that one to the third baseman. Long throw for out number 3. The Wildcats get one across with Hadley's home run. So 3-1 is the score. Wildcats on top of the Wild Cards. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Games are 60 minutes long today. We started at 12:11. They were supposed to be longer for bracket play, but it's cold. We're all cold. Kids are cold. And like I said, this place has ran out of everything. So I don't know if they restocked the concession or not. Now, I will say this. That popcorn was good. It was good popcorn. You wouldn't have to worry about your drinks getting hot today. It's a win, if you consider that. But I have not checked out the rest of the concession just yet today. And when they started, they had some pretty good stuff. Had some soft pretzels with cheese, nachos. So it looks like Payson is going to slide over to third now. I think Lizzie's still going to be at 2. And this should be Natalie leading off for the Wild Cards. Outside for a strike. Swung on and missed for strike 2. We appreciate the help. Two strikes here. She'll hit that one foul, so Lanier will come scoop it up. No balls. 2 strikes. Outside for a ball. Right to Corey. She bobbles it, but gets it over to 1 for out number 1. Nice play with Corey and Sadie Lanier. For 1 out. Outside pitch is called for a ball. Swung on and missed for a strike. Swung on and missed. Yeah, she's like, I was just standing there and they're screaming go at me. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, baby, say you can.
Swung on and missed. Now we're going to tag her. Now Hadley's like, I'm not messing with this anymore. They got me the first one. You're not getting me again. That's going to bring up Thea. Swung on and missed for a strike. Cross is in right, Devin is in center, Lacey in left. Stella's in left now. Game changer says Lacey. Bunt will be foul.
Ben. Watch it out of her hand. You got it, Ben.
3-1 is the score with 2 outs. Strike 3 and out number 3. So the Cards come up empty that at bat, and we go to the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. It'll be Cross, Kyler, and Sadie. Cross still looking to get it out of the infield. The wind doesn't blow, it's not terrible. You can see all the girls have sleeves on because it is chilly. But it's a lot nicer in the sun for sure. It's 46, feels like it's 34. Winds are supposed to gust at about, says from 5 up to 27 all day today, making temps feel like it's around 34. Today we're looking for a high of 50, tomorrow a high of 46. And then it gets a little bit more normal on Tuesday and Wednesday, high around 68 to 70. So here comes Cross.
Swing hard.
Bunt will be laid down. She's going to have to hustle. She is not in time, and she is out. So that's out number 1. Here comes Kyler Taylor. She got a base hit to 3rd, her first at bat. That one almost down the 3rd baseline, but it will be a foul. Strike call to Taylor. 0-2 now. That one's low and in the dirt for a ball.
Deep breath.
One ball, 2 strikes to Taylor. That one hit her, and she gets to take a base. It didn't hit her. It's a foul ball. Okay. I guess it hit the bat. I heard it hit something. She'll hit that one down the 3rd baseline. Pitch on the way to Taylor. She'll hit that one over to the 3rd baseman this time. Long throw for out number 2. Here comes Sadie Lanier. Inside for a ball. Inside, high again, ball 2. High pop fly into right, really high, and she makes the catch out there. It's a nice snag for out number 3.
Let's go, Wildcats! Let's go, ladies!
So Devin, Lizzie, and Elena will all be on deck when we come back. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. So the Wildcats lead 3-1. Got 2 in the first inning and 1 in the second inning. Wildcards got their only run in the bottom of the first. Last tournament here for the fall season for the Wildcats. This is a Toys for Tots tournament, so everybody brought a unopened toy to be donated for Toys for Tots. So we did that yesterday, and this will be the final softball tournament until we all get back together in the spring. A lot of the girls doing different things. Volleyball, swimming, agility, basketball, cardio. So I believe this is going to be Parker that leads off for the Wildcards. If the Wildcats were to win this one, they would play at 2:45. So not going to have, I don't know if you'd have time to leave the field or not. This game started at 12:11. They are 60-minute games today. There's a strike for Corey. Nice pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Too high for a ball. Outside for a ball. 2-2. It's too low for ball 3, so full count now. Strike 3. Three of the last batters have struck out for the Wildcards. That's going to bring up Laney. Three to 1 is the score. This is the bottom of the third. Outside called for a ball. Blue does not love the corners over on this one. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Strike. She knew that one was a strike. That one hit over to Kyler Taylor. Taylor with the scoop. Long throw to Lanier. Stretches it out for out number 1. Brings up the final batter for the Wildcards, Cora. The Wildcats were to win, They would play the Oklahoma Select Gold, which the Wildcards lost to the Select Gold 5-9 yesterday. That game would be at 2:45 this afternoon. Final game at 5:15, I believe. That was too low for a ball, so 1-1. Strike. Two one. Three one the count now here to Cora. Outside for ball 4, and Cora will take a walk. Back to the top of the lineup for the Wildcards with Jada. Jada got on with a drop strike 3. That was too high. Runner's going. We've got time with a nice throw, and she is out. Nice toss from Hadley back there to Kyler Taylor for out number 3. So the cards come up empty at the end of 3. We will go to the top of the 4th.
New pitcher.
Game time started at 12:11. It's 12:54. Wildcats are not the home team, so Wildcards will be afforded the last bat should time expire. And we are in the middle of an inning. We finished the inning. The Wildcats are batting and they're ahead. We finish the game. So Devin going to start things off. She'll follow up her home run rally here. That one hit over the right field fence for a foul ball. There's one hit past the pitcher, so shortstop's going to come get it. Devin's got time, and she's safe on one. Here comes Lizzie for the Wildcats. Strike call, and Devin's taken off for 2. She gets there safe. high pop fly out into center. Center fielder makes the catch. Devin will tag up and get to third. That brings up Elena. Elena took a walk, her first at bat. We have a new pitcher in now for the Wild Cards. Cora was the first pitcher. Ellie is now pitching. That one sneaks by the shortstop and goes into the outfield, so Devin will score once again. And Elena gets a single. So 4-1 the score. Corey hits one past the shortstop and the third baseman for a base hit. Lena will stay put on 2. Here comes Hadley. Hadley had a home run to center field, her first at bat. So the Wildcats have runners on first and second. Hadley finds a hole, see if she can outrun the first baseman. It's out number 2. Runner holds at third. So Corey back there on 2, now Elena on 3. Two outs, score is 4-1. Wildcats on top. That one foul tips back to our camera. Paymore fouls it back for the first strike. She ground out to the pitcher, her first at bat. So Payson will step back in and get ready. This is the bottom of the 4th. Game time 12-11. We do have time to start another inning. Outside for a ball to Paymore. Was hit to the second baseman, who makes out number 3. So the Wildcats get one across in the top of the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th here. The Wildcats can hold. It's 4-1. Looks like they will start back. I think Ava possibly will be their next hitter. Pretty good continental breakfast today at the hotel. They had lots of options for us. Biscuits and gravy, no bacon. Sausage though. Pancakes, although I could not figure out how to work the pancake maker. It was, usually they have you like pour the batter in and then you flip it. This was like an all-in-one thing, and I just I was intimidated, so I didn't jump into that one. They had some cheese omelets, had some cereal, yogurt, oatmeal. So the Wildcats were fed good this morning. I'll have to figure out something for lunch here if they win this game. Last night, I think a lot of folks went to Chick-fil-A. And then, I can't remember, Ty was some place called Apple. It wasn't Applebee's. It was like Apple House or something. It has a cool name, but I can't remember what it was. The Apple House. Our whole hotel right now smells like Christmas. They have one of those hotel diffuser things that pipes the smell in. And I guess the smell is pine because it smelled fantastic. Made you think of Christmas when you walked in. So it looks like Ava will lead off. Excuse me, this is going to be Paisley, I believe. That one right to Driscoll for out number 1. Now we've got Ava. She grounded out on a bunt, her first at bat. 1 down, 4-1 is the score. Wildcats on top. Bunt will be a foul ball. I believe Devin is in center, Stella's in left, and Lizzie is over in right, if you can't see that far in the outfield. Bunt will be pulled back in time, I believe. Outside for a ball. Foul ball once again. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. 1 out. Pop fly. Gets past Sadie, and she's going to sneak in for a base hit. It's going to bring up Paisley. Paisley struck out her first at bat. Throw to 2. Not in time, but again, a nice throw from Hadley back to Kyler Taylor. Waiting on the batter to come in. Strike call. Looked like we got her, but they're going to say she's safe. So one down. Wildcats on top 4-1. So Paisley up to bat. That one goes over to Kyler Taylor. Taylor with the throw to 1 for out number 2. But 1 does get across for the Wildcards. So 4-2 the score. Outside for a ball. Harper struck out her first at bat. She'll swing and foul that one off for a strike. Game time 12-11. It is 1:08. It is finished the inning, so if the Wildcats kept it going for just a bit and the game time expired, we should not be able to start another inning. Outside for a ball. Ooh, Coach Ashley's getting them for something. I like it when Coach Ashley gets fired up and gets them. While she's out there, she's going to tie a shoe. Well, I mean, you were stalling first, so we can stall with you. So 4-2 is the score. Once again, game time ends at 12:11. We have 3 minutes. That one hitting a hole between third and short. Gets past Stella, so now Stella's having to run all the way to the fence. She's rounding third. We'll get it in. She's going to decide to go. Hadley's got her, though, and she is out. Bye-bye. Great throw. Well, we're going to talk about this one for a while. So now we'll see. It's 1:10, so it looks like we will start another inning. She could have had a triple out of the deal, but decided to go home and try to tie her, or try to get the third run across, and as a result got thrown out at the plate. So 4-2 is the score. And I believe it'll be Lacey and Stella batting for the Wildcats. So now I believe it'll be Lacey to start things off, followed by Stella and Cross, Kyler, and Sadie all on deck for the Wildcats. This is one of those kind of fields where they have part of the infield is turf and then all of the outfield is grass, and the infield is very unpleasant to slide on, according to our girls, because it's basically just cement with a thin layer of sandy gravel across. So Cross came in last night with a Band-Aid. She slid into 2 like a Superman and scabbed up both of her arms. Because when you slide, all of the girls have said it is incredibly unpleasant because you're basically just sliding on cement into gravel. Makes it easy maintenance, but not super fun, as you can imagine, to slide on. So Lacey looking to get things started. She grounded out to the pitcher, her first at bat. Game time has expired according to my watch. Once again, the Wild Cards do get the last bat. Finish the inning.
Here you go, Lacey.
There's a strike for Lacey. Lacey will hit that one to the second baseman, who makes the catch for out number 1. Now Stella up to bat. She grounded out to third base, her first at bat. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 4-2 is the score. Time has expired. This will be the Wildcats' last at bat. They're not today. I checked with Blue. I know. I figured it was because it was a cold. Stella hits it over to third once again for out number 2. It was supposed to be, and then I just made sure to check and ask. Although yesterday we got so far behind. Our last game was 45 minutes late. Yeah. So here comes Cross. She's 0 for 2 today with a bunt and a pop to 2. That one's a strike, so she waits on that one. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. She'll hit that one in a hole, so it gets out of the infield this time, and she'll get a base hit. Gets past, so Cross is going to try to take 2 on the deal and slides into second. Here comes Kyler Taylor. So Taylor, I think, is 1 for 2 today with a base hit to third and a ground out to third. That one in the same exact place as Crossley's for a base hit. Crossley's going around the horn all the way home, and she'll score run number 5.
Good hit.
Nice hit from Taylor.
Now batting, number 1.
Your turn, Sadie. Wait on it, kid.
Sadie looking for hers. She's 0 for 2.
Kid.
There's a strike to Lanier. Games were supposed to be 75 minutes today. I asked Blue when we started if they were going to be 75. She said 60, so I hope she told me right. Lanier will foul that one out. Watch out for the ball. It bounced. Didn't get anybody that time.
Hey, you got 2 on you, Sadie.
Waiting for the ball to come in. I don't see the ball coming in. Okay, we're going to get it back that way.
There you go, Sadie.
She'll foul that one on the drop strike tee and get to base as it gets past the catcher. And Taylor's going all the way to third. She stands up safe as well.
Now batting, number 30.
So here comes Devin. Devon's got a base hit to the pitcher. She's also got a home run to right field. Five to two, 2 outs. This is the bottom of the fifth, or excuse me, the top of the fifth. Now the Wildcards will get last bat.
There you go, Devin.
High pop fly into right field. Is it caught? It is for out number 3. But not before the Wildcats get one across. So Wildcards get last bat. So if the Wildcats can hold them to 3, we'll be done with this one. Shade's kind of creeping up on me now, so it's getting a little chillier in my weather pod. We're sitting on the shaded side. If you're sitting in the sun side, it's not too terrible. Wind's died down a little bit. You'll see it gust across the field every now and then. So it looks like this time, Cross is going to be in left, Lizzie is going to be in right, and Devon in center. So iShow time's expired. I'm hoping she knew when she told me 60 instead of 75. We'll find out in 3 outs, won't we? So leading off for the Wildcards, outside pitch for a ball. This is Natalie. She's 1 for 1, or 0 for 1, excuse me. She'll hit that one right to Taylor, who makes the catch for out number 1. That's going to bring up Tori. Tori struck out, Thea struck out, and Parker struck out. That's the next 3 batters we have. 1 down. That one over into right field, and it is caught by Lizzie. Out number 2. Looked like a little bit of an ice cream. It made me nervous. So 2 down for the Wildcats. Just need 1 more here. It's too high for a ball. This is Thea. Inside for a ball. Wind's picked back up a little bit. Swung on for a strike. 2-1. Little Trace Adkins playing in the background over here. Swing. That one's called a strike. So now 2-2, I believe. Full count. It's too high for ball 4. And Thea will take a walk. That brings up Parker. Parker 0 for 1. 5-2 is the score with 2 outs. Wildcats on top. Strike call for Corey.
Good job, Hadley. Hey, way to start, coach. Finish it, coach. Get ready, Hadley.
Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Hey, let's go, Corey. Get it right here now. Good job, Hadley. Hey, get ready, Hadley. Stay fast, coach. There you go, Hadley. Get ready. Nice. Good pitch.
Outside for a ball. 1-2.
Get ready, Hadley.
Outside. 2-2. High one out to Cross, but it's way over her head. She gets it in quickly. It's going to come to Taylor. But we're going to get one across. It's only 3. Called for a ball. Whoop. That one gets past Hadley, and the runner will advance to third.
Corey, deep breath. Here we go.
Coach Driscoll kind of giving him some wisdom there as we're just looking for one out here. Score is 5-3. Wildcats on top of the Wild Cards. Winner would advance and play at 2:45, I believe, with the final game at 5:15 this afternoon. We were on time when we started. We are no longer on time because we were supposed to start at 12:15. We started early, 12:11. But we started another inning with 2 minutes, and as a result, we are running a little bit behind now. These were supposed to be 75-minute games. I asked Blue earlier. She said they were going to be 60 because of the cold, but this one might be a 75-minute game. Swung on and missed for a strike. So 3-1. Strike call. That's 2. Wild Cards with a would be run number 4 on third if it gets across. That's strike 3, and that should be the ball game. And it is. Should be 2:45, so I think we'll play at 2:45. We'll turn it off and see you guys back here. Wildcats win 5-3.